Good morning. Welcome back, everyone. As you know, I am out of town, so you are getting the mobile TA. Today, we're starting off with Bitcoin on a daily time frame. One thing I want to just point out is that it is coming off of an oversold setting. And usually when that happens, we usually test onto the 21, and we did that. We're under it. I don't know how to show you my pointer. Yeah, so as you can see, we got this little wick over here that causes buy up, and now we're rejecting off the 21 EMA. If today we can close above 1930, we will probably look for more upside coming into the next week. As you can see on my chart, we are literally brushing up against the channel that we have been forming since the all-time high. Okay, the vertical lines are fib time. So that's what these blue lines are. And as you can see, every time we hit this line, over here, sell off, over here, sell off, and we're about to hit it now. Okay, we're pretty close to it. And the one thing is, we are at the top of the channel. So it is peculiar. It's in a situation where it could like break out, and then we could look for higher, or we can look for that breakdown and then finally look for that support all the way over down here at like $9,000, $10,000. So if we are gonna be all roses and peachy keen coming into the rest of this month, we can look for that breakout potential and then a rejection maybe like around 21,600 to 21,800. And then we can test support, confirm it on like a tap of like 20,300, and then we can break up higher. Today, if we can't close above 19.3 though, then obviously the path of least resistance right now is going to be to the downside. All these colors to the top are resistance, and all of it stacked on top. So this is why it's really peculiar that we're at the top of this channel, because it technically, when it's like this is bullish. Usually you break out, but I'm waiting for the fib time, and then if the thing drops down and then comes into fib time, then okay, cool. I'm just gonna be patient though. That's the point I want to stress right now. Be patient. If you look at your daily RSI right here on the bottom, you can see that we are basically about to test into overbought region. If we get into this area and reject, it's gonna be really, really nasty on the price to the downside. So just be aware of that. I wish I can show you guys a little bit better. Here's a 4 hour. As you can see on the 4 hour, we're already rejecting off of the top end of the RSI. And that's also coinciding with the rejection off the 21 EMA here on the 4 hour. And then now we are opening and closing basically right at the point of control. If we can't get 4 hour open and close above 19,150, downside is very, very likely. And we're going to test this wick over here at like 19,100. And then more than likely, we're going to test lower at like 18,900 or even like low 18,000. So just be fully prepared for the downside. If we do hold this as support over here and we start closing hourlies above 19,150, well then you can look for the first resistance over here at 19.2, 19.3, and then as soon as we have 4 hour open and closes above 19.3, I would say keep in your back of your mind that we're going to test maybe 19.4 and then probably 19.6, and then see if we can hold this level or get rejected here for another sweep of the downside. But right now, since people are getting a little too bearish, if we poke up first and then roll over, it would make more sense and more profit for the market maker. So don't just assume we're just going to break right down. It's possible we break up first and then take that liquidity from the top side, because everyone's been shorting over here. So we pop up, take that liquidity, get some FOMO in the market, and then roll it over with a quick market sell. So right now is not the time that I would be taking a long. I would be concerned of downside and looking for the support at around 19,050 and see if that holds. If that is lost, then I'm looking for around like 18.4 on Bitcoin. All right, let's go quickly to the daily on ETH. ETH is kind of doing something very similar. We are rejecting off the 21 EMA on the daily, which is around 1280. And 1280 was where I had my stop for my long. My short, I actually took profit too. So I'm not in any trade right now. I'm completely naked. What I'm waiting to see is if we are going to hold this 1280 support into this new weekly open. So today at 8, if we can hold that 1280, I'll look for some further upside tests, maybe until 1325. The 1325 to 1280 is the range that ETH has been like trying to mess around with. If you're trying to short 1380, you should have your stop at like 1420. If you're trying to long 1280, you should have your stop right under 1250. And then if that is the way, like the market is going to do what it's going to do, if your stop hits, just chill and wait for the next trade. Don't be over trading right before the end of this the month, because if fib time is true and the bottom is in, you do not want to blow your load before the real upside momentum comes for the easy money. Easy money will be buying spot and just holding while we like 1x, 2x, whatever. So, alts will go like 10x if Bitcoin and Ethereum try to double. So just be patient. As you can see on the RSI here, we do look like we're going to put some sideways and up. I already see a drive of bullish divergence, but you need the 4 hour to close to confirm it. And this is daily, sorry. So you need the daily to close. So today, if we can hold 1280, I'm looking for a retest of 1325 and higher. If we lose 1280, then it's gonna be that 1200 level test, 1180, etc. So just be on the lookout, okay, for this one. And did I have something charted here? Okay, so this is what we're looking at. So we wanna hold the 1240 level as support because that's the fib. And losing that level, then you're going to be looking for support around 1,050 to 1,000 even. If we lose that, then obviously we got to redraw, some technical analysis. But as of right now, this is not bearish. It's sitting on support. If we lose 1240 on like 4 hour open and closes, then you better get your butts ready for much lower prices. And you better hope that this $1,000 level on ETH is support, because if not, the real pain will come. And right now, if you look at the RSI on the daily, it did look better when we were zoomed in. But if you zoom out, you can see there's 3 drives of bear divergence. We're on the bottom trying to get up. And right now, you have only resistance above you. You have not even claimed the lowest EMA. So this is setting up for a poke up, but probably get rejected. And I would not even assume a bottom is in until until the daily closes, because all this did was let the oscillators reset for another drive down if it really wants to, if this head and shoulders situation wants to play out, that's what's going to happen. So be on the lookout on that. Today is the day you're going to see like some nastiness. Look at the RSI on the bottom of my chart. You can see that we're already getting rejected off of like trying to get into the bullish area. And not only that, but you're rejecting off the 21 EMA, setting up a doji, and now you are losing the 9 EMA as well. So downside support is what we're going to test. If 1275 don't hold, I told you 1250. And if 1250 don't hold, then you got last chance around 1200-ish. And then after that, we can go sweep the liquidity and go to the lower levels that we've been looking for, around 1,000 or lower. So be very cautious and patient. If you can see, all I've been looking for is this head and shoulder setups, because it's just looking like distribution, but we've been going sideways. So when you go sideways for too long, the pokes to the top side do come. So like right now, going this long, we just took all the liquidity from the longs by this liquidity grab right here. So it would make sense if we poke up to like 1,400 just to take the liquidity from the shorts and then roll over. It can go all the way to 1,600 and roll over if the market maker really wants to like cause some pain, because he's gonna be able to buy here. He will start market buying to mark up the price. You will think bottom is in, and you will FOMO in like at 1,400, like maybe 2-3 days of pumping. Like Wednesday, he'll get it to 1,600. and then he'll start taking shorts because it's still a lower high, and you're going to be buying as he's shorting, and then you're going to see the reverse come, and then probably bounce on support like 1400 to like 1350, and then we'll look for higher, like, you know, we'll just consolidate. Basically we'll pop up, take all the liquidity from the shorts, come back on support, consolidate, and then we'll decide if we want to go back up or not. But all the point was that it's sideways and then the liquidity grabs. So that's basically what I have for you guys today. Please be safe. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. I should be coming back. I don't know if I'm going to make that morning video or an afternoon video, but you guys will see me tomorrow at some time. Please, if you haven't already, please like, subscribe, press the bell button for notifications. If there are any other assets you guys would love to cover, please let me know. I'll take care of it in the next video. And please, if you haven't already and are interested in, join our Discord group. It's in the description of the video below. Thank you so much and have a great day, guys. Be safe.